If you migrate 5 or more years, you're no longer Jamaican. What's great? Welcome back to the channel, man. You don't know, friends, see the face and hear the voice, I hear trying to talk. What with it? They're a beautiful Jamaica, man. Background nice and pretty, you see me? Sun over the sun shine and all of these things. So I know you saw the title. I know it's very controversial, but this need to be said. I don't know if I just me then topic I cut out for why the idea always come to my head. But I just things that happen on the daily. I'm saying, you know what? I'm put it in a video and see if I can get others' perspective on this issue. Because I see it as an issue, You see me? If you immigrate for more than 5 years, you're no longer a Jamaican. That is a very heavy statement to make. Or is it a question? We beg to differ. Right? But when you go so boom now, you check out the facts of everything what go on. As a Jamaican who migrated in 2012 and since 2023, I have been frequenting the island at least 3 times yearly since 2023, right? So, and I'm here for an extended period of time, over a month at a time. And so, being in the country, you see a lot, and being overseas, you also see a lot. So, I think I'm the perfect person. I may have a platform, I'm the perfect person who has that strike of a balance. I grew up in Jamaica all my life, or 80 backside, but I want to say 70% of my life, I grew up in Jamaica, right? And the other 30 in Canada. And then me the back and forth in recent times. So me get back into the Jamaican culture, so to speak. Honestly speaking, as a Jamaican who is currently in Jamaica and who visits here very often and who've been living overseas for more than 5 years, 13 years to be exact, September 7th, 2025 marked 13 years I've been living overseas, right? I couldn't be any more Jamaican and I couldn't disagree with that statement anymore. And why many people say that? Because they claim to say we who live overseas are at a disconnect, that we don't understand what's going on. And this is something that I get on the daily. But I can assure you, and I can speak for myself and many other Jamaicans in the diaspora that I spoke to before who have the same viewings on things. And one of the things are, you ever realize when you migrate, I will give you a little backstory with me. When I first migrated, before I migrated, there was this thing called Magnum King and Queen. I'm not sure if it's still around on TV, but I used to love Magnum King and Queen of dancehall. I used to watch it all the time. And I remember when I migrated overseas, I got the chance to watch it even more. You see me? So one thing you have to note with persons who live in Jamaica who claim that persons who live overseas are no longer considered Jamaican if you move for 5 or more years can't be further from the truth. Because when we live overseas, we keep abreast with the culture more than many people who are living here in Jamaica. You see me? I remember I used to religiously watch Magnum King and Queen, religiously watch on stage all of those TV shows that we could get on YouTube at the time that is. I used to religiously watch everything. Sometimes I used to link up a bridge and I say, yo, Ray, Ray. I say, what you talk about, man? They don't know half of the things that are going on. In fact, I get a lot of the news that is happening in Jamaica before a lot of persons who are living here when I'm in Canada. So if you debunk that whole thing for you migrate 5 years, and again, I am in disagreement with that statement for the persons. But I tell you what me experience, our people treat me as. So I'm wondering if many of you go through the same thing. You see me? So yeah, don't feel like say because we migrate 5 or more years, we distance from culture. In fact, I would beg to differ that that brings us even closer to our culture because we have this curiosity that we want to know what is happening in the country. So we dive deeper into research than the average person who is currently living in Jamaica. You get where I'm forward from? Yeah, we do more research than the average Jamaicans who are living in Jamaica because we want to keep abreast with what's happening in the country. If I'm on the right track here, I may speak facts and things where you go through, leave it in the comments. And down here, so we are going to have all of the discussion. This is me say, as I say, I speak to my circle and they're saying the same thing. So I wonder if I just me and my circle are worldwide. If you're in the diaspora, how do you feel? Do you feel isolated? Speaking of which, I remember when I first moved to Canada, my heart used to listen Bob Marley song in Jamaica, and Bob Marley song them bring me through, right through, like night Jew. You see me? So, when I go through my struggles, I made a video on my horrific experience moving from Canada to Jamaica. So at your convenience, check out that video there. You see me I say? We're going to move on to our next point where we are going to debunk the whole theory where say, from you migrate 5 or more years, you're no longer considered a Jamaican. You're a Yankee, you're a foreigner, you're this, you're that. All right, you see next point? We keep the food alive. And this is very near and dear to me because as you know, I have a channel, Morris Time Cooking on YouTube. So me migrate over 13 years now, so yeah, try to tell me say, I'm no longer considered a Jamaican. You're joking. I am one of Jamaica's biggest ambassador, and that's no self-praise. That is the people's comments in the comment section. You see me? Because on this hey, unpopular opinion, me I go get beat bad for that one, yeah? But someone has to say it. I'm not trying deliberately to be controversial, but you know me love my country, I can only be honest. Number 2 is the food. We try to keep our culture alive. That is, we cook the same rice and peas and them things on Sunday. Not all the time, but we try to keep up with it. I remember when my mother come to Canada, you know, and she did it. She cook, when she did it, she cook rice and peas right through on Sunday and make sure we keep up the tradition and going. You see me? Yeah, man. We keep the culture alive through the food. You see me? Many people who never know if you boil water in Jamaica, when they go overseas and they start making money, they open a Jamaican restaurant. Tell me if I lie, me I tell. But here's a controversial part to the food that we keep alive as being Jamaican living overseas. Did you know? And this is my experience. And if you have any experience like this, let it be known in the comment. I will not be to country, you know, but may I say, you know, say enough of the time the food that I taste overseas, the Jamaican food, tastes better than 90% of the restaurant food that are in Jamaica. I know me I go get beaten for that. You know me say restaurant food. You see the food them on the roadside, the money cock we tucked away in one corner, with up on the roadside and the liquor shop them food sell off. Because many people don't know about them and they still keep the authentic let me get that word right. The authenticity. Backside. The authenticity of the food. Whereas the person who might have a Jamaican restaurant in Jamaica, you're up for quick sales and a bag of thing. So the other day, someone went to this popular restaurant in my area. I don't know when I got call about the name because we're not there for tear down nobody, but I'm just showing you. As a chef, every time I go to everything I eat, I judge it. I know, I can tell what type of oil I use, how long the oil did it. If you fry this, I can just tell these things as a chef. Fry, you know, right? And they went out and they bought 5,000 Jamaican dollar worth of food. And let me tell you exactly what was in that package of food. 3 tacos in soft tortilla shell, a smash burger, and a salad. 3 items. The salad, I kid you not, was the size of my 2 palms, not big. And that salad was 1,500 Jamaican dollar, almost 11 Canadian dollar. Granted, we know certain ingredients are more expensive here. You see me? But that salad was not worth it. The person said the salad tastes good. Fine, me never taste the salad. You see, when you come on to the taco, we know say taco, we are out of many one people, but taco are not really something we really cook. I say, but you don't know, we have access to the internet, so people are go bring a little foreign style in Jamaica. And that's the thing, when you're overseas, you're more if you bring Jamaica to foreign. But when you're in Jamaica, we find say we want to remix the thing in Jamaica and bring foreign to yard. When people don't really want that like that, unless there are Jamaicans living in Jamaica who see the internet and see all of these things and say they want to try. But imagine a Japanese person who is straight from Japan, never experienced Jamaican culture, decides to want to open one Jamaican restaurant, you're going to take offense. So many times we put these items, I want to put food twist on it at Jamaica, you know. We do the foreign style. I may tell you, when we see the taco, they say, this is not taco. The beef whiter than my shirt. I kid you not. You see me? Be it 2 different type of cheese, no sauce, the beef no season up, no have nothing to it. Man, I said, this are for 15 bills for 3 liquor taco? You're joking. I bet you just got Taco Bell. Next thing on the menu was a smash burger, and it came with fries. First thing I realized with this smash burger, again, me not call about them, and I not beat them. They wrap it in a grease paper, my friend. The grease paper just stuck onto the burger. So by the time you unravel the thing, the whole of the burger tear off, so the presentation get ruined. The whole of the burger tear off with the grease paper. You see me? The bun that is. When you open the burger now and look in there, it's a sag fest. This food was not purchased for more than 30 minutes or an hour. You know. The burger is just limpy, saggy. And right now, I can say, hey, this bun was not toasted. If the bun was toasted, it wouldn't absorb so much of the sauce. They sauce it, they overkill it with sauce. The smash burger take nothing more than 5 minutes to cook. You just get a little golf size piece, drop it on your grill, smash it out or in a pot, depending on our pan, and you cook it. It cook real fast because again it is thin. And by right, burger is somewhat like steak. You don't have to do it well done. You see me? Unpopular opinion. Many people say they want a burger well done because the meat is grounded and the bacteria get in. That's a story for a chef business. We're not going into that. But smash burger don't take more than 5 minutes to cook. This burger was dry and burnt. You see me? Bun was saggy. When it went on to the fry, I not even taste none of this. You know? I just look on it and said, that not going in my mouth. I go so boom now. I said, I'm try out the fries. See the first bite of the fries, I take, mind you, I was hungry. I ate majority of the fries. Not gonna lie to you, I'm really hungry. But I couldn't eat the burger. Nothing else. When me I eat the fries, I could tell that they fried chicken in the oil, because you can taste the oil taste very stale. You see me? And it had that pungent smell of me. I said, Chano. So that's one next thing. Unpopular opinion, as I say, most of these restaurants wanna go, we have all of the fancy light. Or they just have to pay some money. I might understand so when probably not used to the type of food that they might introduce to the country, so when feel say good, it's not. It's really not good. So that's our next way how we as Jamaican in the diaspora keep the culture alive through food. And again, I am a cultural ambassador for that. If you check YouTube, persons will tell you, not me, say Maritime cooking is their go-to for any Jamaican recipes where they want. No say, they might go get it perfect. Whether you're from a Jamaican background or you're married into the Jamaican family, one saying cookie for them family, I always sell off. Check my comments. I will not lie to you. So that's another way how we keep the culture alive. And as I say, many a times Jamaicans living in Jamaica, I find say they don't keep up the tradition as much as how we, the Jamaicans in the diaspora, does it. You see me? So more and deep next time you see me, not call me no foreigner. Because I'm more Jamaican than you to the most part, me I tell you. Only thing is I give away the way I dress and you can't beat that because I just got Canada. They say call me. Remember me used to go work and they say you're a typical Jamaican. I say what that mean? You see the way you dress, whole heap of different colour and a bag of thing, but I just say go. But me come here now, I say, well, I go on foreigner. I say, what do you mean? But me get it now. So when you over so, you go somewhat adapt to the dressing style. You mean dress exactly like them, but the color patterns we use. Me normally go light, dark, dark, or light, dark type of vibe. Versus me having 10 different colors a yard, man. So me just go foreign. You see me? So me kind of learn to tone it down and give up that typical Jamaican look as well there that say. And then again, we have a different smell to it. We just come from overseas. You see me? But many a times they give away some people just as Jamaican we just love to be seen. When we come from foreign, we always just show up ourselves. Yeah, man, me just for like you see them that's smart, me see this brother. I say, I wanna cause extra attention for yourself. Yeah, man, me just come bury me granny. Bro, you can't just keep the comments to yourself and everybody don't have to make no so when they start big, you don't have a problem, or when they start targeting, have a problem. Make them see and just assume. You don't have to give them additional details without them asking for it. See? Alright, see next point where I got touch man. This is a next controversial one, but me have to talk about it. Holding on to tradition. Says a piggyback off of the third part. We hold on to the tradition and the morals that we instill in our children. One of the biggest things when we realize as a Jamaican who has been living overseas for more than 5 years, 13 years to be exact, I take pride in teaching my kids about the Jamaican culture. May that be the Bible, the Sunday dinner, the Easter celebration, the Christmas celebration, right through. We just keep them abreast with what go on. And most importantly, and this is a big one in Jamaica, we can't stress this enough. And if you can relate, make me know for me alone. You see in Jamaica, nobody hate patois like proud Jamaicans. You hear me say? Proud Jamaicans. Proud Jamaicans overseas and proud Jamaican in Jamaica is two different Jamaicans. Think about it. It's when you're overseas and you're a proud Jamaican, you embrace everything Jamaica. You talk like the Chinese them just come from China and learn patois. You chat bad man. You want to teach your people them every patois in the book. Because you don't want them be Americanized, Canadianized, and UK-anized. Or British-anized. Who knows? But yeah, you teach your people them patois. Me know me teach my son and no son's patois. Yeah man, me used to teach Jamaica the patois man. I say, brother, you need to learn to talk patois. Whereas, because I'm a proud Jamaican living overseas. But you see, the proud Jamaicans living in Jamaica talk better than that. They don't want them pick the chat patois. And this is something we see time and time again. You chat too bad. Yo. This is our culture and it's slowly dying. But who are preserve it the most? Many of us who are living in diaspora. You see me? Jamaicans living in Jamaica are ashamed to speak patois. When you talk, they call it ghetto and they make fun of you. Oh, you're a country. And they come like back in the day, oh, you come from deep country. You're a country wherever you're there, man. If you're Trelawney country, St. Elizabeth country, Manchester country. Me myself used to do it too. You see me I say, but that are the next thing. As a proud Jamaican living overseas, you embrace our native dialect, which is the Creole, aka Patois. In Jamaica, a proud Jamaican in Jamaica. Them proud to say them are Jamaican, but they don't want to have nothing to do with the patois and all these things. If you're one of that person, change up your thing. Because me can tell you, I went to college in 2010 to 2009 to 2011. And in my communication class, patois was one of my courses that I had to do for pass communication. And while I was doing that, I was surprised to see the amount of Jamaican. Remember, I never see what a plane look like when me about 19 them time. Never see a plane. But many youth in my class and girl in my class fail. And they used to ask me, say, how you spell this? How you read this? They don't know patois like that. I mean, I say, big old college, Jamaica. Well, English our first language because it's international. But Jamaican patois will just speak effortlessly. But a lot of persons could spell the words them. I could read in a one paragraph in a patois. I'd have to say Spanish them I learn. So that's the difference with we will live overseas. So once I bring it to you, so next time I see you, man, put some respect for our name, man. No, do that something there. Don't contact, but if you move overseas for more than 5 years, you no longer Jamaican. You know, I don't say in a politics this, that, and the third. Like, what do you mean? And mind you know, sometimes these people, they might talk about a people who migrate in their 40s and live a life, double for them life. But, oh, you know, understand the system, man, and when you rich and sweet. Nothing I go so, my friend. You're more attached to Jamaica when you live overseas than when you live at Jamaica. Me, I take it from me. We live at Jamaica for 21 years and live overseas for 13. Most of my life, I live at Jamaica and been traveling for the past 3 years consecutively, at least 3 times a year. And minimum, a month. And me, I tell you, I fall back in the system. If I water for gone, I can work it. I come and I build up my folk up again. And all Jamaicans are like that because I remember the pro Jamaicans who are living in Jamaica. When they migrate, man, they never had a Jamaican friend, they live at Jamaica, you know. They just born here. They just have a citizenship through birth, but not through the heart and the love, you see me? So we understand that are the minority. But we talk about the majority because in go overseas in the see them for 5 years, you feel say we don't have a say in the country. We don't know what. We know everything what go on. You get my fault from? If not, we know more than you. But again, the harsh reality is me up on the road. And even in my own family, sometimes I come and say, yo, don't treat me like no foreigner, man. Long time you left, man, you don't understand what I go on. You know, I said, don't do that. I mean, I like to me get offended more while because I say, yo, me know more that, or you know, understand the struggle. I was born in the struggle, I thought, but I might not understand the price of current thing, but one day in the country, how much days it going to take if you get up to speed with what I go on? And like say, you have to learn the money, you have to learn the people. No, you know everything. So if I come out of the country and want bread was for $100, for example, and now at $200, I say, boy, you don't understand the struggle. If I go out there and buy one bread tomorrow, I can understand say 2 bills it is, and I know say $1 is $1. And I know how to work the way. You see me? If you have a term about how, but most time they have this argument about how Jamaicans think. But I am a Jamaican. I understand these things, and once you have common sense, and again you grow up in the culture, it come like riding a bicycle and never forget how to do it. might drop your foot off of the pedal one or two times, but when they get pan in the motion, you get it again. So you're Jamaican no matter what, man. Even the pro Jamaicans, believe it or not. Because trust me, when the pro Jamaican who are living in Jamaica migrate, and you get pan in nerve, all that, when them are telling people, they say, speak properly, gone through the window, then tell us on clot. You just swear, say a shirt. Be a clot, them a tell them, man, they think they must speak proper. And eloquent, no. The biggest bad word and me that surprise if me see all one of them over there, cause yeah, man, so they said there. I got touch on next point. Hey, me I work on a video now, me so call about. One thing me must say still, when they are here, so Jamaicans living in Jamaica go forever have more manners than Jamaican living overseas. Cause after a while ago, then you get kind of immune to that little system. They have to really shake yourself to get deep into the system. But me there so sometimes I'm kind of surprised. When you look up in my pass, good morning, sir, good afternoon, good evening. You see what I say? When over so, you have to really dump on your kids them to do that thing. Me know me dump on mine. Because if me pass somebody and me say, hi, who are you as my child? For the side of me and answer the same. You get to my fault from? So yeah, if people are passing, I look at me like my way. Yeah, man. Who are you? If you see me pass, if me ever go somewhere and say good afternoon to somebody and Jamaica stay quiet, a problem. If you have manners, man. Me always tell him, you're born in Canada, but you're not going to behave like no Canadian, you know. And when I say that, I mean say, they ignore it, they will just pass like they don't see nobody. Yeah, man. They will just come in the house with shoes, with this, with that. We know them thing I had, so we uphold like a standard there. But for the most part, I give it to Jamaicans living in Jamaica. The kids are very manable. They ain't get problem, you know. Don't get me wrong. They rank no backside, but they're very mannerable. Because they not pass you. And I say good morning, sir. The majority. You don't know I got the minority. We're not talk about the minority. We go by the majority here. You see me? So again, that's the next way how we uphold tradition. We make sure we teach we people them to pray before they eat. Pray God in bed. Say good morning, say good evening. You see me I say? Respect your elders. Me know me instill that in my youth, even though I live overseas for more than 5 years. That one I touch, you know. Community over everything. As a Jamaican living overseas, we have a more togetherness than when the Jamaicans living in Jamaica. You see me? Yeah, man, we used to live a yard. Yes, we have a little togetherness, but here they say the crab in a barrel mentality. As a Jamaican living in Jamaica, we find that most of the Jamaicans here, they're not really willing to work with each other like that. You see me? But when I work with them, man, they But honestly, when you go overseas, in most of these Jamaican restaurants I've worked in, the Jamaicans them welcome you and then take you in and they make you work under the table. Sometimes they rob you. You get my fault from because they want to pay like a day at Jamaica work. And not even just restaurant job. Most of the job overall. But regardless, from them see you, them are go welcome you. Yeah, man, them are go just open arms and say, yo, forward man, you're a yard man, man. Me know a Jamaican place where I rent down this or I want a place where I look workers and you go down there and get a work. Regardless of the fact that they kind of underpay a little bit. So we have more of a togetherness from we see a yard man and foreign man, we know a yard man that. And whereas in a Jamaican, I go quick for you to talk to one total stranger as a Jamaican living in Jamaica, you're more if you talk to them, especially when me go foreign. What part me go? It's a white man's world. Not just a white man, a retired white man. So most of the people there were old retirees. Yeah, man. And probably school kids where you hardly see because they're in a school. So for the most part, I be white people, me I say, it's me and the couple Jamaicans I used to work with. You see me, and sometimes me there my day off, me alone. And I remember the first time I saw this girl. Big up your friend, yourself, my friend Lorraine. Me go over, me approach her, not from a looking standpoint, but just surprised to see one black person. And to my surprise, she's of a Jamaican descent. You get my fault from? And we just kick it off and good friends for the past 13 years. So when you overseas, you find some people where Jamaican work together. But there's a flip side to that coin. Sometimes you have to be careful when you work around a Jamaican because especially if them go overseas before you and you come and achieve more than them, then we fight a thing. Me I tell you, so be careful. And kind of limit. So you can gossip a yard and you know too tough. You still look a bit tough, you know, but watch it. Don't too gossip overseas with Jamaicans living overseas. You see me? Because you can come back to hurt you. Yeah, man. That little crab in a bar mentality, they know 100% change even though you're overseas. But for the most part, we're more loving to one another when we're overseas and more fully. Remember one time I go fishing, you know, recent weeks ago or months, about 2 months ago. And me I try to catch, what you call it? the salmon them. Me frustrated because me hardly a catch him and you see me? Me see some youth a pass and the man him about 5 salmon per one piece of tick. Me say, yo dog, I wanna catch you, you know, long me want to start try catch. Man I say, oh, he's a yard man, come in man, we show you a style. Right away they accept me and show me. Don't get me wrong, you know. Me now say no get that same reaction there at Jamaica, you know. But when you live in Jamaica as a Jamaican, we more if we want to help a foreign person more than how we want to help a Jamaican. I play my cause. Remember when I just come back in 2023. I never get a vehicle yet. I don't remember, I don't want to tell a lie. I remember who me and my brother buck up on. And remember I know the person not see me as long as they not see my brother. And I say, yo, what going man? Long time I not see you no my youth. Like come check we way. And that create excitement over me. So being who I am, I turn same time and say, yo, see Tyrone and I go like you see Tyrone. And immediately I say, no man, I don't want you to come worship me because I afford from foreign and them things. Because same time you see me, same time you see Tyrone. Show him live in Jamaica, you don't want to give him that love and respect there. And I put myself in a Tyrone show, I say, what if I didn't me, I don't want to live in Jamaica, I'm overseas. So then that kind of shun me. I'm not up with that. So I kind of, shun that person because you shun my brother, you shun me. Not because you know somebody overseas, you that go and give me more respect and ratings. I don't like that. And that is something that we do as Jamaican living in Jamaica. We're more free, respect and embrace a Jamaican, fly out and fly in back. Leave it in the comment section if I'm telling a lie. You see me I say? Whereas when you're overseas, a man a yard would have more if you embrace the next yard man up there regardless if you just come there willing to help you out again until they find out say your thing are going better than them. Sometimes they will kind of shun you. You see me? But they're willing to help you out right away. Whether or not you're new or you're there in a system for a long while, you have more of a community and then link up more often and do more things together. Surprisingly, sometimes Jamaicans they collaborate business-wise too, more than you're doing in Jamaica. That's another way we have like a strong community over there. But you still have to tread lightly because in idea, a Jamaican is a Jamaican, you see me? And yeah, that's a part of our culture. We can't hide that part there to we, you see me? We're very outspoken and we're very prideful. So as a man style we think we not to take that yard or abroad, change. You see me? So I don't feel necessarily say, I kind of contradict myself a little bit here, but I don't feel necessarily say, I know we want to work with each other. We just feel like we can do this by ourselves. We don't need a boy and we don't need a girl. You see me? But sometimes we need people feeling pan. But that mentality that sometimes that feels that we have this crab in a barrel mentality and we don't want to work with nobody. But again, we grow up in we not trust people culture neither. So you have to understand that. So as a man slip up one time, give him a second chance with you not again, You see me? But living overseas is like you become more understanding and you give second chance, but you just know so you tread a little bit lightly moving forward. Whereas I said, this man could have been the best of friends. A kick off business man. Oh, the boy did this, me, And I remember I was very prideful, Not tell about my mother, my friend. You see me? Overseas, you might kind of get to that because, again, a man may not having papers or may have tried the must get enough, tried the straight and narrow and I go look on and say, oh, I have too much to lose to make a man tell my mother and get to. Whereas, yeah, they tell a man about them. First of all, step on a man shoes a yard, you want dirt you. You get my phone from? But that same man they can go overseas and step on his shoes and he say, no problem, my boss man, I want a simple thing. Because again, you have more to lose in a sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, we'll move on to the next point. That one now go beat me, But so me then at this place, the next point is when Jamaicans forget their roots and it is a growing concern. Jamaica, put a hold on yourself. We have to get the roots, But we, the Jamaican living in the diaspora, we hold on to our roots more than the Jamaican living in Jamaica because, as I say, we are people who, we don't follow people, man. We don't follow back a man, we don't follow back a girl. We, again, piggyback off at the same point we make. So we rank our face and we're very prideful. But we, the Jamaicans living in Jamaica, not so prideful anymore as far as I see it. We easily influence a yard nowadays. You see me? So you go see me and you go tell me, say, from me, migrate 5 or more year. For you migrate 5 or more year, you're no longer Jamaican. That you go tell me. No. Because me not get brainwashed easy. When I go overseas, I hold my own and I hold up and up with my standard. Whereas Jamaica, I go tell you straight. You see it on the internet, you see what I go on. Jamaicans living in Jamaica, man, accept the most slackness in the world where I go on. Accept everybody behavior. They have this thing and I talk about tea, clock it, this, that. That enough for we style, a foreign style. When since we start follow people and I do all these things. Be an answer a mosquito. You get to me afford from when since. But me find out so we culture in Jamaica die out. Because we start follow back at people now. Everything the Americans do, we see with Jamaican people, they do it. Dressing, talking, a bunch of things, even the own very own food, as I said to you. Them are bringing too much of that foreign style in the culture and I mess it up slowly. You see me? Whereas we over there, so we go over this right now. Me got foreign. I'm gonna show you an example. Me got foreign, you know. And when I winter time, them blood cleats about me. When I winter time, you know, me go do my skin. Sometimes man them smell say blood clear on a yard man. But you go do white man activity and go ski. You think me I go up on a damn ice and drop and broke up and yeah man. They shun you overseas more. You see me? Where I'm pretty sure so when a man see a Jamaica, then thing they say, yo, me can't wait for go foreign. So me can go in the snow. And so when you over there with a man over in a system and you say kind of blood clean. But gone pan mountain and skate. You get me afford from? So me say use that as one example because again, me not get too deep into certain things, but I'm pretty sure who have ears to hear, let them hear. Who have eyes to see, let them see. And who have mouth for talk, make them talk. But man, everything good for eat, good for talk. So certain things we have to lift it up to your imagination and to your experience where you see. Most of the people and most of the things the Jamaican them here embrace the slackness way more than we who live overseas. Yeah, man. We see the whole culture on the internet where they go on with. They embrace the slackness and embrace the next man culture more than how we embrace ours. I mean, I like that. So that's one next way how we in the diaspora don't play with the thing, man. Don't ramp with the thing. Nobody feels so because we out of sight, we out of mind. No, we out of sight, but we in touch with everything we go on. Because again, we keep up to date with what happen. Matter of fact, my mother on their foot right now. She over so. And every day call me. He want to know what happened at the house, what happened. He asks me every detail. Sometimes I want to know, so I can't manage a whole heap of people business on my stand. Nobody ask me this and nobody ask me that. You say, all right. Then in 10 seconds later, seriously, my mother have amnesia. The blood of Jesus. Hope it not. You see me? He will ask me the same question, so how this? How that a go on? How this a go on? Sometimes when you send me a WhatsApp, oh, me you say this a person and this a... I say, mommy know that on the media yard and me no know. She know they get news them before me. Get me forward from? So, you have to understand when in the diaspora, we have a need for know what go on. You hear the saying what we have? Want it, no get it. Want it, no get it, and get it, no want it. It's so true. So, who live at Jamaicans in Jamaica want to migrate, and Jamaicans living overseas want to come back at their yard. Why is that? Because when you're there at Jamaica, you feel say there's no good in there. And the best thing you have to do with overseas. And when you do overseas, you get to find out say you did that pray the same way, but when you go over there, you kind of do the maths and say, blood clear, a paradise me have, you know? Because I could have go out the road and go pick one mango, I could have go down a river and swim. If a boy rush me, I could have grab one stone and bust in his head. No, not promote violence. But they are foreign, if I want to bust a man, they do good. If you go in one store first, go buy one stone and by the time you come here cool down, you nobody want to fight again. You see me? Yo, Spooky, turn down that. Me do a test. Go at me, I do a video. So. Yeah, man. If a man rush you, a foreign, you go have to run, go to the nearest store, go buy one stone for bust in your head. You see me? Where I say that's a looks, everything. Much of the thing them just there, just a reach of a finger, man. You see me? So, those are the things. You live a yard, overseas, you pray, foreign mind. When you go, because back in the day, everybody go there used to come and pack how much barrel and carry down everything before the internet. So now the internet is here. Majority of Jamaicans do tell us, yo, man, I left yard, especially the Jamaicans who have the privilege if you not live, but if you visit and work or just travel, then go over there and they say, bro, nothing over here, say, you know. I'll be a cool and foolishness, you know, and stress, you know. So they rather just travel and do them thing. If they have a good job, then stay home. As a person, we're not really exposed to certain things and have that privilege if you can move back and forth. We say, yo, a foreign me thing there, you know. Yeah, some boy they are foreign and some girl they are foreign and I make you say, wait till me go over that, I go mad up your thing. Until a Japanese star, and I say, blouse and skirt, no way no better than yard. You see me? So they say come down. And then you have the person that Jamaica argue. So if find somebody cannot come in your yard. Many a time people want to come back, but what happen? They can't really live the stability when they have to come back to the uncertainty. Some people can't come back because they work online, they set up a little business, and then just simply reach retirement. You see me? But regardless of the fact, when I say don't go over there, if they are in a rough situation, we make videos for this already. Go on, go they go see it, probably will appreciate Jamaica more. Because nobody appreciates Jamaica like a person who does not live in Jamaica. Because you get to see the world for what it is. And now you have a thing to compare and even go. But me always I say, me would have never take a woman serious who and me are the only sexual partner. Why? Because some point in that person's life, they are going to have the curiosity if you want to know if he's a good man or not. Because they don't know if you compare to and it's going to cause an issue somewhere or the other. So it's good when you can have experience so that you know you have. Because many times there, son, you really feel like, oh, worst place and this and that. And you go there, you go experience, you see only thing they have over with sometime. And just the experience, and just the money. But we have so much more that is intangible. But when you go over there, that you are soul search for the intangibility are the things that can make you whole. Because after the while now, when you have the experience and the money, and you're making money and you're spending money, you realize, damn, why am I still so empty? Because the money is tangible. But the intangible things we used to have, like just the joy of waking up to 365. I'm gonna say 360 because I don't know we're in a snow. We're in a storm time, I know. So sometimes we go through like a storm. Literally, that's life. You have stormy season. See? Apart from that, you can get up and guarantee you're gonna get some nice vitamin D from the sun. You see me? You're gonna hear some birds that chirp right through. You're gonna see some people pass and your neighbor them a boom box a walk and them a cuss out a little picky man a run them and laughter go on over and say that me know a slam. You go out the road football or kicking at the road cricket. You see me? Just that whole nostalgic feeling you gonna have all of that. You can sit down on your friend and say, look out. Man, them a drive truck and a draw drakes or draw brakes or whatever them a draw. You see me? Yeah, man, the woman them will tell a man say, nobody give compliment like a yard man, man. You could have shaped like a one barrel. Them a go find say, mama, you see me? Them a go find something to tell you. Right now as a yard man in a mama. I hear goods more and pack out of that, you know. Yeah, man, mama, me like how you pack up a thing like when you're sending barrel from foreign, mama. Yeah, man. You're full of sauce like baked bean. I say, I baked bean in your goods, mama. Yeah, man, them are going to find something to tell you, man. You're overseas, the man, them. Sometimes the man, them even look you, man, them. I tell them, I can't catch me, can't be a mosquito. Yeah, man. So, I just a little thing where we're in the country and as thing when I witness first and the people constantly say to me, is it irritating? Yeah. But me just say, yo, I'm going to make that video because I can't me alone feel. So many of my friends me say that. When they overseas, you know, you love Jamaica deliberately. You love in details, so to speak. For example, if you see a yard man, how did you know I was a Jamaican? You know, I'm punching bag in your car right now with the Jamaican flag. I have some kerchief wrap on your car. I have some ornament for sure say you're Jamaican. Or when you come to Jamaica, you buy up all of the little handband them and the little something them for sure say. And when you come here, you wear all of the Jamaican colours. Tell me if you see a Jamaican and Jamaica wear Jamaican colours like that. If a man live in Jamaica and wear Jamaican colours, you see I move like a tourist, brother. But no, when we overseas, we are show how we love the country, loud and proud. Because me know every vehicle me own and boxing gloves in there with the Jamaican flag pan. Yeah, man. You see me? So we loud and proud. And the next thing again, I'm show you love in details. Me show you say, when you hear about Jamaica, you know, every man show you, me loud and proud of the country me come from. Me tell you that yard and abroad. When you do overseas now, no, when you do Jamaica, but a Jamaican, right now, you know, what am I going to say? Boy, Kingston bad and the worst place. I mean, who live a town and way. Remember, you know, yeah, countryman and a beat Kingston bad. Who up a Kingston think on them, sit them who live a so and ray. Hypocrite. So you ain't got foreign. Me I show you how we love the country in detail. You know? See, somebody ask where you come from. Yeah, man, Kingston, Jamaica, man. Everybody me meet come from Kingston, Jamaica. So Manchester, and nobody come here. Come here alone, live down here when me come here. Me not even know the neighbor, because the whole of my people when me meet are foreign. Come from Kingston, Jamaica, Montego Bay. Nobody now want to come from country again, man. Even though they are Jamaican living in Jamaica, you beat town bad. Or we hot, or we smell bad. You see me how we violent? When you go overseas, everybody want to be a Kingstonian. And them proud as they ask them, Kingston, Jamaica, man. We say, all I want can't come from town, man. Don't to lie. But I sure we just love the place. And again, I understand why they did more. They can't they just do it because if you go tell a man, say, yo, me come from Callaloo bed in a Manchester. I say, what? The average person now go relate. They say, you know, that come like when me born. Doctor go to say, when you want to name my mother and call him Major. Everybody name Major. That's my theory of how my name came about. Honestly, I'm say it before without not even not try to be funny. I feel like my mother is not and say, where are you going to name baby? Call him Major. I just hear that name there every day. Because my name come on like a salt. You see me? So I saw when you go overseas and you can't be bothered. Where are you from? When you go tell him, say you come from Callaloo Lane in Manchester. You say, you know, say Kingston, Jamaica, me come from. That's my theory on that. Or I could be wrong. Then probably say it because of the hype of Kingston, Jamaica of overseas, and most people know it. You see me? Correct me if I'm wrong. Sacrifice and representation. A whole heap of sacrifice to go through over that. You see me? So many a times, as I say, I can't say this thing because I go through it first and you go overseas. Check out my story. I not say much here, so check out my story there on my page. You see me? Where I say my what the topic of that story there again? My horrific experience moving from Jamaica to Canada. Check it out. I tell you in details what go on. When you go overseas and you go work a little money in the cold snow and you send around $50 and give back a person in Jamaica and you're not appreciative of it. $50 Jamaica. Who? When first of all, you walk on the road and you see one in your link as a Jamaican living in Jamaica. You say, what go on my link? What the most you ask for? Now give me a nanny or give me 1,000. You don't ask a man for 5 or 10 grand. But if a man go overseas and he send 50 like on you diss him, don't do it, my G. Don't do it. Because enough sacrifice and struggle we have to go through to get that, you see me? Enough snow the people have to shovel. You get up a morning time, you have to have on one big gloves, you have to turn on you ever turn on heat and you carry down your head? No. You know how it is, how long it takes to thaw out chicken? Just imagine every morning you get up before you, every morning for your breakfast, you're not going to eat egg or chicken, you're going to eat. But not just any chicken. Frozen chicken. And before you eat that chicken there, you have to thaw it out, season it up and cook it before you can eat it. You wouldn't get frustrated. That's the life. We as Jamaicans living overseas, especially in the colder countries where we have snow. Every morning we get up, we have to warm up car, thaw out car, scrape off ice. And all of these things separate and apart from before you get ready for go work, before you can go out there go make your money. So if I say a man I have a bridge in overseas or a family member give you 50 or 100, give thanks. They never have to give you a whole heap of struggle. Because I can tell you, if you see a man walk on a site and he throw some big bucket in the sun and you beg him a bills, you give thanks for it, though. Yeah, man, the man they work hard, man. The man they give my bills. Oh, God, Father, man, respect no Father. Because you know the struggle. But because you know experience the snow is the opposite of the sun, you know, my friend. Wicked, you know. And them red and cramp. In fact, I never see a man lose their limbs in the sun of Jamaica yet. But man lose their limbs in the cold of foreign because frostbite is real. You see me? And if you're not educated enough, you will get knocking at the system. So give them some grace. So in conclusion, what we want to do, as a Jamaican, we migrate overseas more than 5 years, 13 years to be exact. And to my fellow Jamaicans who are living overseas, next time you see a yard man over abroad, don't style the thing and talk about, oh, you're foreigner and you don't know what going on. Embrace them and know, say, we are push the culture as hard as the minority of Jamaicans. You see me, we have pushed the culture hard overseas and I represent. And we can make the tourists want to fly in and come spend a food now in a business and you can get 2 girls for married and cut. Because we spread such a positive light for our country out there abroad. You see me? So this video, it may be so controversial. And if we beat with Jamaicans in about just to teach with Jamaicans in and say, yo, we have to just understand the next side of the coin. Say we go through a lot over there. And we sacrifice a lot and we represent the country a lot when we're over there. You see me? And we keep abreast with everything we are going. So we know what are going. Again, we no rich and spiritual and forget the struggles, because if I flush toilet with one little bucket of water, we know that. You see me? If I carry water from your neighbor yard or from down at the river, we know that. If I pin out your clothes from line and wash with the hand, we know that. We don't forget it. So don't, because we now currently live that lifestyle where some people in the yard live, they are going to shun we because, oh, you don't know what them are like. We know, man. It's just that we graduate from it now. And if we go back to it, we can balance the thing. You see me? So don't get it twisted, because you don't want to know, say, we are this you. And I say, oh, them down there, them are done. No, we don't want to do that to you, so don't do that to we. Embrace we and show what the thing if I so be the case. But don't assume, say, we don't know. Because how can someone who is 50, a like a 20-year-old, 50 will migrate to them at 30, and 20-year-old I go tell him, so, oh, you don't know about this, man, how long time you gone for and understand, and him come back to Jamaica every other year, every year. First of all, they have 30 years experience of Jamaica than you. And if you ask me, they have it rougher, but then they're no easier for you right now as a Jamaican living in Jamaica. You see me? Because now you have the internet to your disposal, where you can just simply pick up your phone like I'm doing right now, record and video and make money. Whereas if our Jamaicans back then wanted to make a money, they have to go foreign, clean toilets, shovel snow, do a bag of thing before they can make the money where you can just conveniently on your phone and make. So in fact, they know the Jamaica way you don't know, the struggles where you now will never understand. You see me? Probably them a look upon it and say, yo, the young Jamaicans have it different. I hope they take it and make use of it, because in order to make the money with them, I look at you to make now. We'd have to travel thousands of miles away if you can make the money, whereas you can do in your own backyard. And I get the nice breeze and little people them a run across from school and I make a piece of food. You see me? So respect your hard man them. We migrate for a couple years well. And nobody feel like we think cool because we keep the tradition alive over there, man. We link up, man, during the summertime with barbecues and all these things, man. We link up with G them on the black Sedway, man. What you talk about? You see me? We cook up a storm in the house, man. We teach we youth them the culture. What you talk about, man? You see me? We walk and we have respect Sedway, man. What you talk about? You see me? We wave the flag high, man. So just do the right thing. You see me? And don't say that. So next time I see, man, don't get bright boy and go tell me, say, oh, you don't leave a man here. In fact, my thing changed, I know, to be honest with you. So part of that video kind of, you know, I remember me just said I come back in that place. And he say, well, go on foreigner. To know, they must say, you can't turn a foreign man. You see me, it's like, you get used to, you know. A man say that even a beggar like that, they work out. Someone come like he live in Jamaica and ask him for nothing. And me get it. Man, I ask you the things because rightfully so you make more overseas than in Jamaica. You see me? But when you come to Jamaica and you go to already, you go buy it now, if you are bad on the price, then you want to beat your bad. We are Jamaicans. We ball on the price. Whether or not you live here or whether or not you migrate and come back, we are going to ball on the price. I kid you not, we are going to ball because we are Jamaican. That's for sure, so we are Jamaican. So don't call the people no mean foreigner. Because it's embedded now. If we come here, if you tell we say, one dozen mango at $50, we are going to say, give me for 40. We are going to ball along the price. Not all the time. But it just, you know, we just like the proud Jamaicans living in Jamaica. We're telling people, say, don't talk no part of your chat bad. You go overseas and this them and tell about your clot. You see me? So with that said, listen to the breeze. If you can hear. Big up the people, man. You see me? I know that video start off way and take on a couple can, you know. But we just there to speak with experience and say, yo, at the end of the day, we love Jamaica. We love Jamaicans living in Jamaica, Jamaicans living overseas. But regardless, we still can't be naive. We have to still tread lightly because Jamaica living in Jamaica and Jamaica living overseas, people are just people, whether friends or family. So once you understand that, you will learn how to live in Jamaica and live overseas. And the next thing again, I want to live for them before me cut. You have to understand this. Many people that want to come back at the year, but then feel as they go so boom and tap on the ground. Shit now go bad go happen to them. I just see me that my friend. You see me? Jamaica are really set like that. People are people, of course. People kill people, of course. Unless they want a piece of food. But you see, friend, you come here so and I said, set man, down a nice and cool said way. Struggle go on here and there, you know. But for the most part, it's way better than back in the 90s and early 2000s, may I tell you. Because the youth them make it and now without have to left the ground. So don't be afraid, man. You overseas, you want to come back your yard, just make sure, say, you link up with the right crowd. If you're overseas, you're not going to get up and go in and want to get out even if you know somebody in there. So don't do the same thing. And if you want to be on the safe side, sometimes you migrate for a couple years well. If you are coming to the country, you feel say, oh, I'm going to link up my old bridge in my community. Many a times, sometimes they will show you to because they feel like, oh, you better feel like you're better than people. So if you can find a network of people overseas so you can come back home and par with, do that. It'll work out better for you. But if you have a one and two good bridge in the ground, same way, you know, cost you nothing if you link up with the G them, man, and teach them what me I teach you. Show them what I go on over there, so. And if you can buy them a drink, buy it. If you can grease them palm, grease it because reality is, if you have it and you can help, help. Listen, me don't bother be the one that say, oh, I'm not going to buy the money, because just real and true, for the most part, you think tough and hard. But you see, if you think tough and hard, it not go tough and hard. And who get it. Who don't get it, will get it. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. Safe travel upon the gravel. Go and big up yourself, now, man.